Hello everyone, welcome to another Mafia Godfathers video. It is Christmas Day, the snow is falling in GTA Online. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate this day, and Happy Holidays to those of you who don't. Today, nonetheless, no matter what you celebrate, the Albany Hermes muscle car is free. That's right, Rockstar Games is giving us a free car. This is brand new, just came out today. The Albany Hermes muscle car looks like a 1941 Mercury, somewhere around there, 1940s muscle car. So basically a lead sled, and it's nice. I've driven it around a couple times, have yet to customize it, and that's what I'm going to do in this video though. But if you log in at any time during Christmas Day today in 2017, you will get this car for free. Now you have to give it a minute, because when I first logged in, it didn't give it to me for free until about 5 minutes after I logged on to GTA Online. So I'll show you where you get it. First of all, pick up the phone, go to the internet app, and we're going to go to Travel and Transport here, and all the way down to Southern San Andreas Superautos.com. Click on that, and you'll notice the Albany Hermes is right here. Now Rockstar will grant you one free purchase of the Albany Hermes on Christmas Day only, so it has to be today if you want it for free. If not, it's $535,000. Now, if you log into GTA Online and you go to San Andreas Super Autos, Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and you notice that this says $535,000 and not free, and you haven't purchased the car yet, just give the game a couple minutes. Like I said, it took about 5 minutes for the bonus to pop up on my screen, but it'll pop up right above the mini map on the bottom left hand corner. And Rockstar will also give you a bunch of free explosives and firework launchers and everything else like that. So just give it a few minutes if it doesn't pop up right away. So we're going to bring this thing in and customize it and see what it looks like. And unfortunately, the customization costs are not included in Rockstar's free gift here of the Albany Hermes. So repair the vehicle first. And same thing as every other car, we got armor, brakes, and I will mention that I've been driving this thing around and it has no brakes. So I'm hoping that the brake upgrade will help a little bit. I know it's snowing out, but I was in a tunnel too and it still wouldn't brake. It was having a lot of trouble, so we'll see. Reminds me a lot of the Slam van, for those of you who know what that is. It's doesn't have very good brakes. It's not a terrible car though. So lots of different bumper options here. Run through them all real quick before I pick which one I want. So I'm going to go with this, the bullet bumper. It looks a lot like a 40s car, almost like we're on the set of Grease. And a couple rear bumpers. You can either delete the rear bumper or you can smooth it out. So I'm going to do the smoothed one. And the engine upgrade, same as every other vehicle, we'll put it at level 4. And then exhaust, you can either have the stock exhaust or wide chrome tips. I'm going to do the wide chrome tips. Explosives you don't need to worry about unless you're really angry at someone and you want to tell them, hey, come give this car a test, and they explode when they get in. It's always fun. The fenders, either stock fender or you can de-chrome the fenders and make them the color of the vehicle. I'm going to leave the chrome ones on though, as that kind of suits the car. If you want to put a horn on, you can. Lots of different options, and also I'm guessing it'll be under musical. No, it's not under there. Maybe it's under loop. Oh yeah, there you go. Festive loops. So you got a bunch of different festive horns if you want those, and as that continues to play, let me get rid of that. And headlights, you can either have the stock or xenon. Since it's an old car, I'm going to leave it stock. And you can put neon kit on it if you want. I'm not going to here, but many of you probably already know that you can put on several different types of neon and different colors too. And then there are a lot of liveries, I'm not exactly sure how to say that word. Lots of different options for liveries, so you can choose any of these. They're all somewhat expensive, though. Oh, Ghost Flames looks pretty cool. Classic Hermes. That's the one I'm going to pick. I was wondering if they had this one. So we have Ghost Flames, basic pinstripe. Basic pinstripe is there, and it's probably on the back, too. Yeah. Then we got Ghost Flames, Classic Hermes, Blue Flames, Layered Flames. So that looks pretty cool, too. Looks like something out of Ghostbusters. Rat Look, which is like a rusty look. Reporting for Duty. Salt Flat Drag. Amazing Albany. Almost looks like Doc from Cars. Kinky Kelly. So I'm going to go with the Classic Hermes look and leave the car black, too. Always like the flames on the car. Loss and theft protection if you purchase the vehicle will already be on there. You don't have to worry about that. And the license plate, I'm going to put my custom one on, and I'm going to put the yellow and black. Respray, there's a primary and secondary color. I'm just going to look at the secondary real quick to see what that is. And the secondary color is all of the trim on the car, it looks like. So you can paint that any color you like. Primary color will be the base color of the car. I'm going to leave that black, though. And secondary, I'm going to make it chrome. And then you can put your crew emblem on if you want. That's what it looks like. That's where it will be. And then if you sell the car, let's take a look. Well, since it was free, I'm actually surprised they're letting you even sell this at all. So it's under 100,000, but the arch covers. So you can either have the stock arch covers, or you can remove the side panels to let the rear wheels breathe. But I'm going to leave those on there because it makes it look more original. Suspension. Now, the suspension is already really low, and something I have to tell you guys about this car is that if you guys have driven the new classic pickup truck, I think it's called the Yosemite, you've probably noticed that after you customize it, if you come to a stop, the truck will lower itself, almost like a hydraulic lower, and it'll lower itself to basically slamming to the ground. And this car does that too, so you might want to think about that before you put the lowered suspension on. But I'm going to do it anyway, and we'll see how it goes. I'm a little concerned about sidewalks, because I've had trouble with that with other cars. And then transmission, same as every other car, same with turbo. And then lots of different wheel types. Choose whatever wheel type you want. I'm going to go with the chrome rim. And I'm probably going to end up with the big worm. But I'll show you what they all look like on the car real quick. So there you go. I'm going to stick with the big worm for this car. Can't change the wheel color if it's chrome, but you can if it's a stock rim. Tires, you can put the white walls if you have the lowrider one on, which I will for this. Put custom tires on. Tire enhancements, you can put bulletproof tires on. You can also do tire smoke if you want to, but I'm not going to do that for this car. And windows, same as everything else. You can tint them or not tint them, or have them slightly tinted. I'm going to do the limo. And that's all. So we'll bring this thing out and see what it does. Overall, the car looks really nice. Rockstar did a good job with creating this car. Looks like something out of Grease or out of an old 40s, 50s movie. And I will again warn you that this car has no brakes. And it does like to slide out. So especially now that the horsepower has been upped and the acceleration has been increased. But look how long it takes me to stop when I push the brakes here. I mean, that was a good block, almost half a block. So you definitely want to be careful with that. This probably is not something you're going to be racing with unless you're drag racing. But I'll show you the inside of the car. The inside of the car looks like an original 40s vehicle from the US, and I was pretty impressed with that when I first got the free Albany Hermes. Yeah, I am amazed at how bad the brakes are on here. It really reminds me of the Slam Van and the Hot Knife. So you want to keep that in mind. I mean, it is a free car, so I mean, you can get it for free. But if you're going to get it after Christmas Day, you might want to keep in mind this thing has no brakes, and it's a little difficult to drive for some of you who might be beginners in GTA after Christmas. So there you have it, the Albany Hermes muscle car, 41 Merc. And like I said, I'll show you that real quick again, but when you come to a stop in this car, the hydraulics lower it to the ground, just like that. So it is slammed to the ground there. And like I said earlier, I think it's the classy Yosemite old pickup truck does that too. And those are the only two cars that I know of that do it now. But this thing it's beautiful. Rockstar did an excellent job with designing it, but it does not have the best handling, and I might get killed here. Does not have the best handling, and it does not have the best brakes. But other than that, it's a cool car to own for free. If you guys, I know there's a lot of people on GTA that do car meets and car get-togethers, so if you're into that kind of thing, this would be a nice car to bring to those. So guys, thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and stay tuned for more from the Mafia Godfathers. Thanks for being here to check out the Albany Hermes and its customization. Give us a subscribe on YouTube, a like on Facebook, and a follow on Twitter. And we will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.